In this video, we'll dive into 4 key AWS developer tools that make building CI/CD pipelines not just possible, but simple and automated. CodeCommit, CodeBuild, CodeDeploy, and CodePipeline. Together, these services take you from storing code to building it, deploying it, and finally, orchestrating the entire process. If you haven't checked out the earlier videos where I explained the basics of CI/CD, I recommend watching those first because they'll give you the perfect foundation for what we're covering here. Alright, first up, CodeCommit. CodeCommit is AWS's managed Git-based repository service. It works just like any other Git system that you may already use or experience, like GitHub or GitLab. You can commit and push your codes into your repository. The biggest difference of CodeCommit compared to GitLab or GitHub is that it's built directly into AWS, which means it ties seamlessly into IAM permissions and security policies. You can decide exactly who in your team gets access and whether they can read, write, or administer the repository. This makes it easy to align with organizational roles and compliance requirements. Next is CodeBuild. Once your code is safely stored, the next step is usually to compile it, test it, and package it into something you can actually deploy. That's exactly where CodeBuild comes in. You define the build commands and steps, and AWS takes care of the rest by spinning up the right build environment for you. It can transform raw code into production-ready artifacts, whether that's an application package, a Docker image, or another deployment bundle. The beauty of CodeBuild is that it's fully managed. You don't have to set up or maintain build servers, or worrying about patching them or scaling them up or down when workloads change. CodeBuild automatically provisions the compute resources as you need, runs the tasks, and shuts everything down when it's done. So you only pay for what you use. Real-world alternatives for CodeBuild are Jenkins, GitHub Actions, GitLab CI/CD, BuildKite, and Circle CI. Then we have CodeDeploy. After your code is built, it needs to be rolled out somewhere, maybe to EC2 instances, Lambda functions, or even on-premises servers. CodeDeploy automates the whole process, and it helps you release new versions quickly, reduce downtime, and avoid the mistakes that often come with manual deployment. Basically, it gives you repeatable and reliable deployments that are fast, automated, and consistent every time. And finally, CodePipeline. CodePipeline acts as the project manager of your CI/CD workflow. It ties everything together into an automated workflow, and anytime you push a change, the pipeline can automatically grab the code, build it with the CodeBuild, and then deploy it with CodeDeploy, and you can also plug it into other AWS services or even third-party tools. The point is, every time code changes, the pipeline makes sure it's tested, packaged, and released in a consistent way. So let's put everything back together and see what the CI/CD flow actually looks like in short. CodeCommit is where your code gets stored and versioned, so every change is tracked and managed securely in the cloud. CodeBuild is the service that compiles your source code, runs tests, and produces deployment artifacts. CodeDeploy is the tool that automatically delivers your applications to EC2, Lambda, or on-premises servers. And CodePipeline is the service that automates the entire CI/CD workflow from commit through build, test, and deployment. If you can keep this straight, you'll be in great shape. Alright, that is it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.